Good evening. My name is James Heaney. I'm sure you know me, or you wouldn't be watching this, because I don't know how you'd find out about this otherwise. I will put tossing salad in the tags for YouTube, but I highly doubt people are going to find what they're looking for if they're looking for tossed salads. Nonetheless, that is what we're doing today. Let me give you a breakdown on the ingredients we have. 1 stalk of washed celery stick. 1 stick of washed organic carrot. We have 1 not organic but 69 cents per pound banana. We have 2 radishes, also not organic, but I've cleaned them, and I've also cut the stem and the twistly little root that comes off the bottom. 2 of them, average size. Let's see. And we have I believe this is a nectarine, but it's got a slight fuzziness to it, so I'm gonna correct that. I think it's a peach or a nectarine. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, those are our ingredients. This here plate was just to hold it. I guess I'll hold the things I have not cut yet over here. And then afterwards we have organic, it's called Simple Truth Organic Baby Spring Mix. One of my favorites. I like the spiciness that comes along with those leaves. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut up the messiest ingredient, which is this peach nectarine thing. I think it's got to be a nectarine, but I always remembered nectarines having such a smooth, fuzzyless skin. But peaches, on the other hand, I've always thought were very fuzzy, and this is in between. It's just soft. It's just soft. But nonetheless, the first thing that we're going to do is cut this thing generally in half, but not all the way through. We're going to go around the core part, because there is a seed inside. I don't know if that is a hint towards what kind of... Uh-oh. It's juicy. I don't know if that's a hint towards what kind of fruit this is. But then I'm going to chop it up into just generally small wedges, but that's not where I'm going to stop. Afterwards, I'm going to put it into a different form, which is almost diced. Now, what I'm going to be doing is making a salad that, if you ask me, does not need any sort of condiments. No ranch dressing, no Italian dressing. Just straight up salad. And the way that I feel that this is the easiest to do is by using a juicy fruit. I've also used oranges and I've used pineapples, and those work very well. For my purposes today, I'm using this because it was on sale. This is much riper than the first couple that I made, but they are not bad. They're actually, I would say this is the prime. Another day and they probably wouldn't be as good. Yesterday they were a little taut, a little tight, a little hard. But I've got it. So that I'm going to scoop to the side. That is going to serve as not only my tomato style juicy fruit in there, but it's enough liquidy that it's almost like a vinaigrette. Vinaigrette has a bite to it. This fruit here, it's just juice. And then we're going to go to a banana, which causes very little wetness but lots of flavor. We're going to be cutting this up. You'd be surprised how good a banana is in a salad and how easy it is to set up for yourself, because you don't have to wash it. The peel on the outside is what gets all of the dirt. So once you've got it nice and chopped up, that's really all the work you have to do. Unlike the other things that we've got here. Like a celery stalk. These things, they hold a lot of dirt. You got to clean them very carefully when you do this. So we are chopping this up as carefully as possible. We don't want to have any fingers in it, because this is a vegetarian salad that we're making. Nice and chopped. Next up we have the radishes. As you see, these last parts that I've added are pretty much the fastest cuts. The nectarine is what I'm going to start calling it. It's the most difficult thing to cut, and that's mostly because of the seed on the inside. Now, I think this is a pretty healthy meal. In fact, I would say it is healthy. I'm not a doctor or a nutritionalist, but it beats the hell out of going to McDonald's. Now the carrot I want to cut to nice thin pieces because I don't like it to be, I like the crunch that it adds, but I do not like when it's too big of a chunk that it can become almost a hazard. Almost a hazard inside of your mouth. So I'm cutting it into, I'd say, a centimeter thick slices. And we're not going to probably, while we eat this, be piercing it so much with our fork, which you can do if you have the opportunity. But more so what we're doing is we're going to be using a scooping fashion. And that scooping fashion will be the way that you get it into your mouth. That is all of the things that I'm going to chop up. So now we have pre-washed spring salad mix. We're going to put a little at the bottom. Then we're going to grab random stuff, put it on top, add a little bit more. Make sure you get the carrots in there nice and mixed. And depending on how big you want your salad will depend a lot on how you add these fruits inside of it. So I'm almost done here. I'm going to put just a little bit of salad on top. Get this last piece of nectarine fruit. I'll eat these carrot pieces because they're available. Yum, yum, yum. And then let's cap this. I'm going to give you a good look at what we got going on here. Oh, I should have a napkin. I do. Not that necessary. I mean, these are just fruits. It's not like you're... I mean, you could get salmonella. I mean, believe it or not, a lot of people think salmonella can only come from meat, chicken, beef, stuff like that, pork being left on the counter. But more often than not, when you hear about salmonella in fast food places, it's coming from vegetables. Huge spinach scare not that long ago. There's nothing wrong with spinach. It's just that people don't take the care necessary because they always associate foodborne illnesses with being a meat. So let me give you a little check here at what we got going. Alright, let's see. Boom! And people thought I only could play video games. It's not true. I can do a lot of things. I'm gonna have a quick bite here. Oh, that is good. Gordon Ramsay would be jealous. And this literally took, not sure how long this has been recording, I would say 1 minute to 2 minutes longer than what's been videotaped. So, at this point in time, you can stop watching. Because all I'm going to do now is make you jelly. And I'm not talking about something you can spread on toast. I'm talking about the emotion of jealousy. If you think something else is going to happen, you're wrong. This is it. When I'm done with this, it's going to be over. So if you're not enjoying this, I'd turn it off now. Come on now. Seriously, stop. This is a private moment. The good stuff's at the bottom. I don't know how it always happens. I try to mix it up right, but it's always the last of it's always the best. It's awkward. You're making me self-conscious now. I feel like I should offer you something to eat. I can't. There's nothing here for you. Don't judge me. I'm in my own house eating. I can eat however I want. If it was a restaurant, yeah. I'd have a napkin in my lap. Yeah, I'm eating a little different than usual because I'm a little nervous. You shouldn't be watching me. No, I'm not looking for attention. I told you. I told you. Nothing else was going to happen. All I was going to do is eat this food. I was going to end the video. Thought there was something else happening. Not today.